Hey guys, welcome back to TopCheddar Sports. I'm Victor. We're here to do some NFL Thursdays. I'm joined by Brett, so we're going to get right into it this week. Not too much has happened aside from the games that are going on, but we're just going to jump into Week 8. Thursday night game, we got Washington at Minnesota. This is going to be a blowout in Minnesota's favor. Washington barely has hung on even when they played Miami, and I don't expect them to do anything versus any actual team this whole year. Minnesota, they finally seem like they got their stuff going. I had them doing very well early in the season, so we'll see if they can keep that trend up. Minnesota, Thursday Night Football. Seattle at Atlanta. Atlanta looks awful, and Seattle coming off a tough loss to Baltimore. I expect Seattle to bounce back, win this one on the road. Philly at Buffalo. This is probably my toughest game of the week to pick because I know Buffalo is actually doing very well this year. I personally still think they're slightly overhyped. The Eagles have just lost 2 in a row. I don't see that going to 3-0 or 0-3 under Doug Pearson in 3 weeks. So I have Philly in this one on the road. Definitely a game to watch for the week. Tough game to pick, and we'll see how that one turns out. Let us know who you have in this. Brett, go Birds. So Chargers at Bears. I'm taking the Bears at home. I know I'm notorious for picking away teams typically in matchups, especially when they're close. However, I think the Bears sneak this one out. Their offense has been awful, but their defense should be enough to keep the Chargers intact. That the offense only needs to put up a touchdown and maybe 2 field goals, along with the defensive help. Cincinnati at the Rams. Rams are going to blow them away. No doubt about this. AJ Green, there's talks that he could be back. I still think it's a stretch. I still think we're going to be looking around a week 9, week 10 timeline for them. Denver at Indianapolis. I have the Colts in this one. They are coming off a big win for them against the Texans, division game. Spencer told me before the year would start he had no worries about the Texans game. So, got the Colts in this one. Giants at Lions. I have the Lions winning. I think they're just the better team. Saquon didn't look bad in his first game back, but I don't think it's going to be enough. So, as Brett just said, Lions really should have a better record than proven. Tough game with Green Bay. Tough game early on for them also. So, they could very easily have 2 more wins under their belt as opposed to 2 losses or a win in that tie versus the Cardinals. Tampa Bay at Tennessee. I know Tennessee didn't look too bad with Ryan Tannehill last week, but I'm going to take Tampa Bay in what they need to be a bounce-back game for them. So we're going to see if they can pull it off. And, hopefully Jameis Winston can come out, actually play well, not throw 4 picks after I'm giving him some credit. We'll see. Cardinals at New Orleans. Cardinals, you've been very hot, coming off 3 wins on the year. You're 3-1 through the first 7. Great for you. I'm happy to see it. You're only a half game back from the Rams in your division. You have no chance in this game. My lock pick of the week is the Saints. I know this is a little bold for a lock pick, but Drew Brees might be back, first off. And the Cardinals, although they have 3 wins on the year, their wins, the combined record of the teams they've beaten is 3-18. I believe it's awful. So I need to see the Cardinals beat somebody good. I know this is a little bit of a bold lock pick, but I have this as a lock pick in New Orleans with possibly Drew Brees coming back. Even if he's not back, Teddy Bridgewater 5-0 without him, knock on wood. Jets at Jags. I have the Jacksonville Jaguars in this one. Jets looking like an awful team. I think Jaguars will be able to pull off this win at home. Carolina at San Fran. This is a tough game, and I think Carolina could really pose a threat to ending the 49ers' undefeated streak, but I just can't pick against the 49ers, especially at home right now. So we're going to see if they can continue that streak. Rolling with unbeaten teams, we also have Cleveland at New England. This is an easy pick. It's New England. I don't see myself picking against New England until about 3 weeks from now. But yes, going into the season, I had them starting 8-0. This would make it 8-0. And I think they steamrolled the Browns. Oakland at Houston. Oakland has been able to put up a little bit more of a threat than we expected them to this season, or at least that I expected them to. Nonetheless, I expect the Texans to roll through them. win by at least a touchdown on home turf after losing a tough game to the Colts in that division game. Texans really need to have a comeback game. Green Bay, Kansas City. I have Green Bay in this. Green Bay is only favored by 4.5. I almost want to say this is a lock pick. I'm not quite going to, but Patrick Mahomes is out, and without Patrick Mahomes, this Chiefs offense is nowhere near as lethal as it could be, even with Mahomes. Or obviously with Mahomes. So I'm gonna have Green Bay in this. Almost a lock pick. We're gonna see if Kansas City can pull off the upset. But yes, they're clearly underdogs, and in a primetime game, I'm not gonna bet against Aaron Rodgers. Finally, last game of the week. We have Miami at Pittsburgh. I'm going to be at this game. I'm looking forward to it very much. I bought these tickets before Ben Roethlisberger went down, and now knowing that it's one of the guaranteed wins I think we should be able to see in my mind, I'm not going to put it as a lock pick because Pittsburgh is notorious for losing to teams that they shouldn't. The Oakland Raiders last year is the biggest example. I knew they were going to lose that game, but I think they hold on to this one. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them in Monday Night Football versus the Dolphins. Yeah, Brett, Mason Rudolph is back. So we're going to see what he can do this week. And yeah, looking forward to a good week. Kaylee, what's up?
Who are you talking to?
Brett. Is he? Oh my God.
It's not here.
Must have been seeing ghosts this whole time. Don't worry, Sam Darnold, you're not alone, bud. It's spooky season. Anyway, spooky season gets the best of all of us. Anyways, make sure to like, comment, smash that subscribe button. Let us know who you have for picks in each week. Let us know who your lock pick of the week is, or if you think that the Cardinals can actually upset my lock pick of the week in the Saints. And if this video gets 30 views, Kaylee and Brett will both actually be back in person. Thanks, guys.